The ballot is stronger than the bullet. Nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power. Be with a leader when he is right. Stay with him when he is still right. But leave him when he is wrong. You can tell the greatness of a man by what makes him angry. You can't make a weak man strong by making a strong man weak. Do I not destroy my enemies when I make them my friends? Books serve to show a man that those original thoughts of his aren't very new after all. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. When you reach the end of your rope, tie a knot and hang on. Be sure you put your feet in the right place, then stand firm. You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all of the people some of the time, but you cannot fool all of the people all of the time. Character is like a tree, and reputation its shadow. The shadow is what we think it is, and the tree is the real thing. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any one thing. The best way to predict your future is to create it. No man is poor who has a godly mother. Elections belong to the people. It's their decision. If they decide to turn their back on the fire and burn their behinds, then they will just have to sit on their blisters. I will prepare, and someday my chance will come. No man has a good enough memory to be a successful liar. I have always found that mercy bears richer fruits than strict justice. Things may come to those who wait, but only the things left by those who hustle. You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. Human action can be modified to some extent, but human nature cannot be changed. He has a right to criticize who has a heart to help. A woman is the only thing I am afraid of that I know will not hurt me. I don't think much of a man who is not wiser today than he was yesterday. Important principles may and must be inflexible. A house divided against itself cannot stand. Public sentiment is everything. With public sentiment, nothing can fail. Without it, nothing can succeed. True patriotism is better than the wrong kind of piety. Gold is good in its place, but loving, brave, and patriotic men are better than gold. Common-looking people are the best in the world. That is the reason the Lord makes so many of them. Knavery and flattery are blood relations. The better part of one's life consists of his friendships. To ease another's heartache is to forget one's own. I don't know who my grandfather was. I am much more concerned to know what his grandson will be. We should be too big to take offense and too noble to give it. If there is anything that links the human to the divine, it is the courage to stand by a principle when everybody else rejects it. You can have anything you want if you want it badly enough. You can be anything you want to be, do anything you set out to accomplish, if you hold to that desire with singleness of purpose. My great concern is not whether you have failed, but whether you are content with your failure. You cannot build character and courage by taking away people's initiative and independence. Let no feeling of discouragement prey upon you, and in the end, you are sure to succeed. Those who write clearly have readers. Those who write obscurely have commentators. Determine that the thing can and shall be done, and then find the way. Don't interfere with anything in the Constitution that must be maintained, for it is the only safeguard of our liberties. Commitment is what transforms a promise into reality. Force is all-conquering, but its victories are short-lived. If friendship is your weakest point, then you are the strongest person in the world. Better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak out and remove all doubt. Avoid popularity if you would have peace. Achievement has no color.